Bang.
Yes.
Oh. Another little cheeky house token. Lovely. Now back to Sebastian. I wonder if you can do the first
Over here.
mission without doing the second mission. I can probably find Sebastian. Oh no, that's that. Okay.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl.
What am I wearing?
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Ooh. How does Sebastian know about it then? The Undercroft.
There's
Oh,
a
mate.
secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
I deserve to be bullied for a lot of things.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Revelio.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She
Oh my God,
loved
he's
that
in here.
infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio.
Oh, that little school uniform looks pretty good. The placid one.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
No way. I'm going down the
It
dark
may
arts
take a
path.
while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Oh, this is going to be a piece of piss. Like a Zorro. Unfringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
So where is it? Where is Confringo? Am I blind? Actually, it's one of these ones, isn't it? What's that? Expelliarmus. There we go. A long-range bolt that deals direct damage. Deals damage on impact. Oh, so this is like a bit of a sniper shot, hey? I'm good at sniping.
The Mycroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find...
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
That's it.
Wow.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Oh, well, thank you, Sebastian.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
This is the guy that's going to teach me the Avada Kedavra.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
So you'd actually don't... Okay, so you tell them a little bit. You don't actually get the option, so eventually you spill the beans. Okay. So Sebastian the Snitch. Interesting.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
So you're kind of getting to unlock all these little secret rooms to yourself. Interesting. The underground of Hogwarts. Uh-oh.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Oh, what do I do? This is a tough one. Sebastian showed it to me or I stumbled upon it. You know, I don't want to break this guy's heart.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
I need threats, buddy. Settle
You
down.
needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place, and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
One's jealous.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Slytherin people are so complicated. It's 260 XP. I went up quite a bit there, didn't I?
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Here we go.
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
You know what? It didn't even cross my mind, Matt, to lie to that guy. But then again, I wanted to be like, haha, he likes me more than you.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Mine was such a little bot. Although he doesn't really have much Slytherin about him now. No, maybe I have to play around with it a bit more. Subscriber choice. You raise a good point there, Matt.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin
I look better than my professor now.
ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Oh, so we're picking up this mission. This is what I think Grookwell.
Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
So, one thing that I learned is, watch this. R2 this, and then I go...
Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, yes. See? You just go a little bit invisible, and then you can open those chests there with the eyes. How good's that? Oh, Kyle, so I'm Slytherin. I am Slytherin. What house did you get? I think a lot of people I know went Slytherin too.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Ah, really? Alright, I'm gonna have to do that next, Kyle. I'll have a look. That's huge. That'll save me so much time. And you got Ravenclaw. I think that might be the second most popular, I think. Or at least from what I've heard.
This looks promising.
Oh my gosh, what's happening here? Hey Theo, how are you, mate? This is Hogwarts Legacy, the new Harry Potter game. 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10 game. Absolutely cracking.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Hufflepuff's the only people that can go to Azkaban. What? I want to go to Azkaban.
If only you were here to see this.
Here he is. The old Rookwell's back. How cool is that? Map in the ground. Yeah, I think there was something else about Ravenclaw that you couldn't do. There was some other point that, some article that I read about whatever it was.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Pensive memory. So apparently, Theo, this is, I think it's 100 years or 200 years before the actual Harry Potter story. So yeah, no Harry Potter, no Hermione, no Dumbledore, none of that. It's all just before them, a couple of 100 years, I think. Look, let's let him explain this to me.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Got your game signed in and watching you.
The keepers,
I love that
designation
file.
we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
I am.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
So this game just gets better and better and better.